to the centre. Gay Icarus just the leader, 250 out.
I knew by the home turn that, well, I think he's going to get home because he felt strong.
Badly blocked. Gunsynd hooked out 5 or 6 wide, is starting to come home as Tordo gets a split now. Sky Call out wide, took a narrow lead, but Gunsynd's gobbling him up from Tordo. Gunsynd swept to the lead, the grey from New South Wales, and he's bolted him. Gunsynd drawing away to win, a length and a quarter to Sky Call. A length and a quarter third. Badly blocked. Gunsynd hooked out 5 or 6 wide, is starting to come home as Tordo gets a split now. Sky Call out wide, took a narrow lead, but Gunsynd's gobbling him up from Tordo. Gunsynd swept to the lead, the grey from New South Wales, and he's bolted him. Gunsynd drawing away to win, a length and a quarter to Sky Call. A length and a quarter third is Tordo from Red God.
And then it was on to Flemington. The heavy going made little difference.
Ruler at the 2.5 and the leader Tordo, one clear of the leader other Learzo, one to Tordo. Welsh Prince and Gunsynd out after him, and they're well clear of Levian. At the furlong and a half, Learzo still a length to Tordo. Gunsynd on the outside, coming at the pair of them. Welsh Prince can't go on, and then Levian and Cadet, but Gunsynd swept to the lead at the furlong. And the grey from New South Wales and Brisbane has got the George Adams one by a minute. He's 4 lengths in front of Tordo, Levy and Eleazar, and behind them Sky Call, but Gunsynd's won by 6 lengths to Tordo.
Right now, and finally to
Diana sticking with him. This is not going to
race. Sobar was to be tested against seasoned weight for age performers.
From memory now, he was tucked away, and he should have won the race. He was tucked away in a hopeless pocket, and I never got out on him until too late. And he ran third, I would say. He's got beaten 2 short half heads, but everyone, of course, knew he was an absolute certainty beaten.
Sobar trying to get out. Hampton's Pride is snookered also, and then Gay Icarus and Red Hope. It's Gossiper getting to Royal Show about 50 metres out. They're going stride for stride. Royal Show's fighting back. Oh, maybe Gossiper beat Royal Show, but there's only a nostril in it. Sobar probably third in front of
the cat was well and truly out of the bag.
Well, the Underwood Stakes is a good guy to the Caulfield Cup, and associated with that is also good horses. So, and to him to start a hot favourite in the race, but he really treated the horses without respect. He just beat him that way too. He was too good for him.
Tordo led on the turn with Sobar moving up to tackle him as they swing around the turn into the straight. They've both hung 2 lengths away, Gossiper and Royal Show, but Sobar took the lead, the 3-year-old. At the 150s, tackled by Royal Show, Gossiper. Then Double Irish and Gay Icarus running on fairly, but Sobar in front. He's a length and a half in front of Royal Show with 100 metres to go. He's got it well won, Sobar. He's a mile too good. Kazanlik's going to fly home and run second.
With an easy weight for age win to his credit. 6. There were some who thought Century was too brilliant to get a mile, especially around the tough Moonee Valley circuit.
But Century's coasting at the 300. Moved to Acidity and raced to the lead on the corner. He's going to get a big break into the straight. He's 3 lengths in front of Acidity, Carnation for me, Fleet Endeavour and then Cardinal. But Century's going to walk in. He's 5 in front halfway down the straight. And the Colt's going to win by a minute. Carnation for me in second placing, but Century's won by 5 lengths.
After that,
in the corner, he's going to get a big break into the straight. He's 3 lengths in front of Acidity, Carnation for me, Fleet Endeavour and then Cardinal. But Century's going to walk in. He's 5 in front halfway down the straight. And the Colt's going to win by a minute. Carnation for me in second placing, but Century's won by 5 lengths.
After that classy win at Moonee Valley, he started odds-on in the Caulfield Guineas. I headed for the Caulfield Guineas.
But the boom horse at that time was Century, Bart Cummings' horse, and Bart thought he was unbeatable, and Roy Higgins did also. But I also knew that I knew how good Sobar was, and I went to the races very confident. As we got down to the 800, I was just Sobar just said, "Well, I've just got sick of this game," and I just let him stride, and he just went to the front 800 from home. He just careered away and beat Century by six lengths. That's how good he was.
At the 600, Sobar White's gone. He's put Century in a pocket, and Sobar's sprinting to the lead with 600 to go. He's gone up to join Acidity, 2 lengths now to Arabian Breeze and Century, hard ridden. 2 further back, the Fixer Cardinal, and a gap further back, Grey Abbey. On the turn, 450 out, and Sobar coasted to Acidity. They're 2.5 lengths to Century, who's in trouble. Sobar took the lead when they straightened. Century's gone, might be lucky to run a drum. And Sobar at the 200 drew away from Acidity. 4 lengths away, Century, followed by the Fixer, Gold Brick and Grey Abbey. But this will challenge for the favouritism in the Caulfield Cup. Sobar Century's running on well again now, but Sobar will win by 4 lengths to Century. A length and a half third Acidity. On the turn, 450 out, and Sobar coasted to Acidity. They're 2.5 lengths to Century, who's in trouble. Sobar took the lead when they straightened. Century's gone, might be lucky to run a drum. And Sobar at the 200 drew away from Acidity. 4 lengths away, Century, followed by the fixer Gold Brick and Grey Abbey. But this will challenge for the favouritism in the Caulfield Cup. Sobar. Century's running on well again now, but Sobar will win by 4 lengths to Century. A length and a half third Acidity.
Owner Keith Southwick remembers Sobar's great win, down to the second.
He ran the distance in 136.2, which equalled Vane's record, and that stayed until very recently.
Down in Melbourne, he won the Caulfield Stakes.
1 1/4 lengths then to Gunsynd to half stop the show. 1 to Better Sands, who's put Triton in a pocket. 2 to Grand Scale and 5 to Ellen on the corner. Gay Icarus and Nectar Gossiper. 1 away Gunsynd. Triton now hooked out 4 deep is going with Gunsynd from Stop the Show. Gay Icarus in front. Gunsynd went wide with Triton out after Gay Icarus, Gossiper and Stop the Show the centre. Gay Icarus just the leader, 250 out. Gunsynd under the whip responding to Higgins riding. Moves up to Gay Icarus and takes the lead. Gossiper's fighting back, but the grey flash from Gunsynd shot away Gunsynd and the Caulfield Cup favourites home. Gunsynd's won a
At his next start, Gunsynd ran third to Sobar.
The show the centre. Gay Icarus just the leader, 250 out. Gunsynd under the whip responding to Higgins riding. Moves up to Gay Icarus and takes the lead. Gossiper's fighting back, but the grey flash from Gunsynd shot away Gunsynd and the Caulfield Cup favourites home. Gunsynd's won a
At his next start, Gunsynd ran third to Sobar in the Caulfield Cup.
In the Caulfield Cup, and there were stormy seas in it. Gunsynd, that was a really good year that year. And down to the 800 gain, he was just wanting to get on with the race, and I just had to let him stride. And I can still remember Bill Collins saying, and here he goes wide, he's taken off on Sobar, and he just dashed around the field and straightened up with a lead of 3 or 4 lengths, and nothing made any ground on him. He just run him in. They were tired chasing him. Good horses too, they were. They just were tired chasing him. It was an absolute freak horse.
At the 700, it's Sobar by 2 lengths to Lord Nelson. Third, Stormy Seas, dropping out Scotch and Dry. They're followed by Hampton's Pride. Gunsynd coming around them hard. Gay Icarus in trouble and Grand Scale. But with 500 to go, Sobar looked to be coasting. 2 lengths now to Sheriff. They're followed by Grand Scale, Gunsynd, Hampton's Pride, Stormy Seas. Into the straight, the 3-year-olds, 3 lengths in front, Sobar. From Sheriff, Stormy Seas the challenger now. Sheriff's gone from Gunsynd. Then Grand Scale at the 200. Sobar a length and a half clear. Stormy Seas and Gunsynd trying, but the 3-year-old's too good. He mightn't be a tulloch, but he's not far short of it. And Sobar's won by 2 lengths.
Sobar then looked unbeatable. It was then on to the
Scale at the 200. Sobar a length and a half clear. Stormy Seas and Gunsynd trying, but the 3-year-old's too good. He mightn't be a tulloch, but he's not far short of it. And Sobar's won by 2 lengths.
Sobar then looked unbeatable. It was then on to the weight for age WS Cox Plate at Moonee Valley.
On that occasion, I think that's the first time I've ever seen the great T.J. Smith with a little tear in his eye, and that's a pretty rare occasion.
This was a fitting victory for Gunsynd. After all, the Cox Plate's the race where legends are made.
Gunsynd 3 deep, about to tackle them, and Longfellow and Gunsynd have swept to the lead near the turn. They're followed by All Shot out very wide, running on from Old Icon, Torto, Montefique, Abdul, Gay Icarus. It's Longfellow and Gunsynd on the turn together from Montefique and All Shot. Longfellow's gone. It's Gunsynd in front with All Shot coming at him from Montefique. Gunsynd's under the whip, but he's holding All Shot. All Shot trying hard, but the great grey Gunsynd in front. He's too good. What a champion. The crowd roars and Gunsynd wins a length to All Shot. Montefique, Abdul, Gay Icarus. It's Longfellow and Gunsynd on the turn together from Montefique and All Shot. Longfellow's gone. It's Gunsynd in front with All Shot coming at him from Montefique. Gunsynd's under the whip, but he's holding All Shot. All Shot trying hard, but the great grey Gunsynd in front. He's too good. What a champion. The crowd roars and Gunsynd wins a length to All Shot.
The Gundy Grey's win in the Cox Plate was one of the most popular ever witnessed on an Australian racetrack. In the Derby. However, there are conflicting stories regarding his fitness leading up to the race. Owner Keith Southwick and Brian Ralph, foreman for the late Ken Hilton, are adamant that the horse was free of any injury.
Now, it's my belief that really the horse should never run in the Derby. He wasn't himself. He was still such a great horse that it took a champion stayer in Diana to really... And he only just run him down the last half a furlong or so in the race.
Sobar a little restless, settles down now. Ready, racing this time. Russia, a length Carnation for Me and Sobar, who's never been on the track. The fixer took a narrow lead as they straightened now. From Arabian Breeze, Sobar pulled out to take the run now from Carnation for Me and Diana, and Longfella trying to get through, but Sobar coasted to the lead at the 200 with Diana going with him from the fixer Longfella. Then Carnation for Me, Sobar's hard-ridden, Diana sticking with him. This is not going to be easy. Sobar's a neck in front. Diana under the whip, staying with him. Sobar just the leader, then Longfella. Diana drew level with Sobar. Diana's doing better. It's a boil over. Diana got to the lead and won it ahead to Sobar. Longfella trying to get through, but Sobar coasted to the lead at the 200 with Diana going with him from the fixer Longfella. Then Carnation for Me, Sobar's hard-ridden, Diana sticking with him. This is not going to be easy. Sobar's a neck in front. Diana under the whip, staying with him. Sobar just the leader, then Longfella. Diana drew level with Sobar. Diana's doing better. It's a boil over. Diana got to the lead and won it ahead to Sobar.
Following the Derby, Sobar was rested. While being prepared by Hilton for an autumn campaign, he suffered a tendon injury.
Taj Rossi starting to fly. Millfleur's in.
Before had a 3-year-old dominated a spring carnival in Melbourne, as Taj Rossi did in 1973. And it was
Then that, hello, Bart's come up with another one.
Taj Rossi's 2 wins near the end of his 2-year-old year certainly didn't indicate the heights he was destined to scale in the spring.
But Taj Rossi will beat them all if he gets through. Taj Rossi goes for the rail split, draws level, it's 4 in line. Taj Rossi and now New Gleam on the outside from Sincere Pride, but Taj Rossi in front, and he's going to be much too good. Taj Rossi wins by 2 lengths to New Gleam, a neck away.
He then shouldered a hefty 61 kilograms to victory at Moonee Valley before stepping up to a mile at the same track a week later.
Taj Rossi was a horse that, during the running of the race, once you started to get into the heat of the moment at about the 600-metre mark, you could feel him strengthen up. And he just gave you that, you'd lose confidence when you're riding him. You'd look at the horses around you and say, well, I've already got you guys beat.
On the home turn, Purple Patch by 2 lengths to Taj Rossi, who's under pressure. Higgins has gone for the whip into the straight. Purple Patch by 2 lengths to Taj Rossi, who's coming at it quickly. Purple Patch is tackled by Taj Rossi on the outside. Taj Rossi got its head in front, started to draw away, and Taj Rossi for the money has 2 good, has won by 3/4 of a length to Purple Patch.
But even the mighty can sometimes fall. Higgins couldn't make Taj Rossi's weight in the Cox Plate, and champion apprentice Stan Aitken was his replacement.
Time hit the front and led by a length on the turn to Taj Rossi tackling at Zambari, and here's Glengowan out wide putting in his claim. They're followed by Craig Wynn and Strike again. On the turn, Swell Time joined by Taj Rossi, 2 lengths to Zambari. Glengowan getting hampered by Zambari. It's Taj Rossi and Swell Time clear. 2 lengths to Zambari and Glengowan off the course. Taj Rossi ahead in front, Swell Time coming at it again from Zambari. Taj Rossi and Swell Time, stride for stride. Taj Rossi ahead in front and he's won it.
His tenacious win captured the...
And Glengowan off the course. Taj Rossi ahead in front, Swell Time coming at it again from Zambari. Taj Rossi and Swell Time, stride for stride. Taj Rossi ahead in front and he's won it.
His tenacious win captured the public's imagination.
Taj Rossi came from second last at the 600-metre mark, turning into the straight.
Both Taj Rossi second last with Bushwin. Into the straight, Imagil had quickly raced up to hit the front, tackled immediately by Hasluck. They were followed by Asgard, taken to the outside, and Prince Shifnal, and Like a Lover, Cooks got right up along the inside rail. Then Craig Wynn and Taj Rossi hooked out. Imagil the leader, Like a Lover and Prince Shifnal trying to get to it. 2 lengths away, Craig Wynn and Taj Rossi. Like a Lover put his head in front on the fence. Imagil's gone. Taj Rossi's running on solidly. Like a Lover broke clear. Taj Rossi coming home hard. Like a Lover getting tired. Taj Rossi picking him up. Higgins riding hard. Taj Rossi's got him and won.
Taj Rossi had dominated.
Jill the leader. Like a Lover and Prince Shifnal trying to get to it. 2 lengths away, Craig Wynn and Taj Rossi. Like a Lover put his head in front on the fence. Imagil's gone. Taj Rossi's running on solidly. Like a Lover broke clear. Taj Rossi coming home hard. Like a Lover getting tired. Taj Rossi picking him up. Higgins riding hard. Taj Rossi's got him and won.
Taj Rossi had dominated. But the spring wasn't over yet. Just 1 week later, he took on Australia's best milers. As good as he was, many believed he was being asked to perform the impossible.
All the time.
It's just a matter of putting your saddling on and collect the stake money.
at the 700-metre mark now, and the leader was Portico, a neck in front of Valley Moss. I'm Scarlet 3 deep, 4 wide Bastille Bigger. Millfleurs parked in on the fence behind them, and they were followed by Lord Nelson trying to ease off the rails from Kister. Zambari out wide, Lord Nelson in trouble getting a run. All shot still second last, Taj Rossi fourth last. At the 300 and Valley Moss about to be tackled with Portico by Millfleurs, who grabbed them quickly. Zambari running on fairly, and out wide Toltrice Romantic Sun, but Millfleurs shot well clear at the 200. She's more than 2 lengths in front of Toltrice. Taj Rossi starting to fly. Millfleurs in front. Taj Rossi's grabbing it quickly. Taj Rossi's going to get up again. He's won. Taj Rossi a half length to Millfleurs.
And then last 20 minutes. It's just a matter of putting his saddling on and collect the stake money.
Time. At the 700-metre mark. Zambari running on fairly, and out wide Toltrice Romantic Sun, but Millfleurs shot well clear at the 200. She's more than 2 lengths in front of Toltrice. Taj Rossi starting to fly. Millfleurs in front. Taj Rossi's grabbing it quickly. Taj Rossi's going to get up again. He's won. Taj Rossi a half length to Millfleurs.
And then last 20 minute game in the Sandown Guineas a week later. And I said to him, horses are not machines, Bart. I think he's had enough. And he said, while they're winning, you run them.
On the home turn, under 400 left, or just over 400 left to go, and Noma first into the straight from Imogil. Taj Rossi is now starting to wind up quickly on the outside around the home turn, down to the 300-metre mark, and Imogil's gone to the lead, beaten off Noma. Taj Rossi is now joining in on the outside, and they've drawn well clear. Nandevilas running on. Imogil and Taj Rossi settling down to fight it out. There's nothing between them. Imogil the rails, Taj Rossi the outside. Taj Rossi got about a hit on Imogil, which is battling back well. Here's a great go. Taj Rossi starting to draw away, and Taj Rossi has won it by, I'd say, about a half neck on the line to Imogil. And Imogil's gone to the lead, beaten off Noma. Taj Rossi is now joining in on the outside, and they've drawn well clear. Nandevilas running on. Imogil and Taj Rossi settling down to fight it out. There's nothing between them. Imogil the rails, Taj Rossi the outside. Taj Rossi got about a hit on Imogil, which is battling back well. Here's a great go. Taj Rossi starting to draw away, and Taj Rossi has won it by, I'd say, about a half neck on the line to Imogil.
Sadly, Taj Rossi never recaptured the brilliant form he displayed during that memorable spring of 1973.
He was the best 3-year-old colt that I ever rode. We never ever got to see his true ability because of a massive virus that he got in the latter stages of his 3-year-old career and going after.
She was black, beautiful and talented, and sometimes...
600 to go, Dandy Gem a length in front of Monolect. In the centre there is, on the inside rather, Special Boy. Over on the outside of it, Marinoto, and Arama's dropped out. It's 1,000,000 to 1. Leilani going very well, looking for a rails run, and Martindale running on. Into the straight they race now, and the leader Dandy Gem, but Leilani's got out with Special Boy, and coming at the leader, Leilani dashed to the lead. Bellotta's the danger out wide from Special Boy and Monolect. Leilani in front, Bellotta trying hard, but Leilani stretching right out like a real cup horse. And Leilani striding away. Here's the Caulfield Cup favourite. Leilani goes on to win by 3 lengths to Bellotta.
I didn't know.
Leilani dashed to the lead. Bellotta's the danger out wide from Special Boy and Monolect. Leilani in front, Bellotta trying hard, but Leilani stretching right out like a real cup horse. And Leilani striding away. Here's the Caulfield Cup favourite. Leilani goes on to win by 3 lengths to Bellotta.
I didn't know how much ability she had before the Toorak. I was only going on what Roy had spoken of. But after I rode her in the Toorak, it just went into the Cup as far as I was concerned as unbeatable. That's barring any unforeseen happening, you know.
Malian wasn't the only one who thought she could win.
Unbeatable. That's how it turned out.
Racing this time.
She jumped and began well.
A length and a half to go fun. Leilani third on the fence. Ahead away Gay Icarus. And with 700 to go, Leilani's been taken to the lead. A neck in front of Asgard. One to Gay Icarus getting through on the fence. A length to Igloo. Arama's struggling. Then Lord Metric followed by Broadway Hit running on from Pilfer Turf Cutter. Behind them Go Fun beaten from Grand Scale Princess Eulogy and Like a Lover's Last. Gay Icarus and Leilani sprinted away at the 500. They're 6 lengths in front of Igloo with Turf Cutter running on from Lord Metric and Broadway Hit. Leilani has dashed clear as they straighten for home. Melian riding for dear life, and Leilani's run 3 lengths in front of Gay Icarus. 4 lengths away, Turf Cutter, Igloo, Broadway Hit, Pilfer, but with 150 to go, Leilani 3 lengths in front. Gay Icarus is weakening, and then Turf Cutter, but it's Leilani's Caulfield Cup. The Bonnie Mare's going to win by 4 lengths. Broadway Hit flashing up for second. Turf Cutter third. And Broadway Hit. Leilani has dashed clear as they straighten for home. Million riding for dear life, and Leilani's run 3 lengths in front of Gay Icarus. 4 lengths away, Turf Cutter, Igloo, Broadway Hit, Pilfer, but with 150 to go, Leilani 3 lengths in front. Gay Icarus is weakening, and then Turf Cutter, but it's Leilani's Caulfield Cup. The Bonnie Mare's going to win by 4 lengths. Broadway Hit flashing up for second. Turf Cutter third. Ahead away, Gay Icarus fourth. Then to where Gay Icarus joined by Leilani, and there's not much between the pair of them. Rounding the home turn now, and Leilani on the outside has reached the lead. Leilani is clear of Gay Icarus. A long gap further back as Turf Cutter. Broadway Hit is coming home well, then Igloo, followed by Asgard and Pilfer. But halfway down the running, and Leilani is well clear of Gay Icarus. Here comes Turf Cutter, and Broadway Hit from a long way back, followed by Pilfer. But Leilani is well out in front. She's got the cup one. She's too good. And the bonny little mare goes to the line, Leilani, to win it well. 2.5 lengths to Broadway Hit. 2.5 further back, third Turf Cutter, followed by Gay Icarus and Pilfer. In the home turn now, and Leilani on the outside has reached the lead. Leilani is clear of Gay Icarus. A long gap further back as Turf Cutter. Broadway Hit is coming home well, then Igloo, followed by Asgard and Pilfer. But halfway down the running, and Leilani is well clear of Gay Icarus. Here comes Turf Cutter, and Broadway Hit from a long way back, followed by Pilfer. But Leilani is well out in front. She's got the cup one. She's too good. And the bonny little mare goes to the line, Leilani, to win it well. 2.5 lengths to Broadway Hit. 2.5 further back, third Turf Cutter, followed by Gay Icarus and Pilfer.